So hi there, this is Roy VanWinkle with Keller Williams Realty and the VanWinkle Team, and thank you again for taking the time to watch another one of my video blogs. Today I'd like to talk about negotiating. Some people think of negotiating as being kind of a negative thing, like arguing. I actually think it's more of a natural thing, though, just like when your kids want ice cream or the teenager wants the keys to the car. So since we all negotiate, how do we all get better at it? So my first suggestion is to ask questions, don't make statements. People often think negotiating boils down to simply getting more money. However, what I've found over the years in negotiating with a lot of different parties is that it's not so much about price as it is other considerations, such as timing or just feeling good about the transaction. You're going to be able to control the conversation with good questions. This is a real key. If you ask good questions, you're going to be much happier with the outcome. Second, seek first to understand. Be quiet and listen. Your mom used to say, "You have 2 ears and 1 mouth." God must have wanted us to listen at least twice as much as we talk, right? Actively listen to the other person's point of view and find ways to gain consensus on common concerns. When the other person feels like you care about their outcome, you're more likely to get something that works for you as well. Third, try to collaborate, not compete. Remember, you're working together in order to get something that's good for both parties. A win-win situation is good for both sides, including you. Ideas need to come before results. Fourth, practice letting the silence do the heavy lifting for you. When you ask a question or try to gather information from the other person, let them feel awkward for a moment. Be quiet for a minute and just sit and listen. It's amazing how much you can learn from someone when they feel a little uncomfortable. On a side note, try this little technique with your spouse. You're going to be amazed. And lastly, be aware of all the issues. Conversations could have happened outside the negotiating process between you and the other person. Be sure you're aware of all the issues that were discussed. Make sure everything about the transaction is understood by all parties. Simply restate the key points at the very end so all parties know that they've been heard and you know you didn't miss something. So hopefully this will shed a little light on negotiating. We'd love to see you on the next episode. If you know of anybody that's thinking of buying or selling real estate, we'd appreciate a call, text, or email with their name and number so we can help negotiate the best transaction for them as well. Again, this is Roy VanWinkle with Keller Williams Realty and the VanWinkle Team. Please enjoy the rest of your day.